Okay, this question is asking, telling us some information. There was a race between A, B, and C. A finished in 21 and 12 hundredths thousandths, seconds. B finished in 21 and 1/10 of a second of seconds, and C finished in 21 and 1/1000th seconds. Rank A, B, and C in order of finish. The fastest time is first. Well, first we want to get a handle on these decimals. They're written as time, but they're still decimals, to see which one is, the most, which one is the least, and which one is in the middle. So let's rewrite them. First, we're going to look at this one. So I'm going to rewrite that 21 and 12 thousandths. Then the next one for B is this one, 21 and 1/10 of a second. And C clocked in here at this one, 21 and 1/1000th of a second. Okay, remember when we're comparing decimals, we look at place value and we look down we go from the most greatest value of place value, to the least, to see which one is worth the most. So right here I see we have tens. We have the same number in each 10. We have a 2, the digit. So their value is the same, so that doesn't change anything. Let's look in the ones. We see a 1, 1, and 1, so these are all equal. Now we get into the tenths. One thing I do notice here is, if it makes us feel better to see what's in this place value, remember 0 is a place value holder. So we're just going to go ahead and fill in these place values with 0. This does not change the value of this decimal at all. There's zeros everywhere. Remember that, all the way to infinity that way and infinity that way. So we have this might just help us here. So let's take a look at the ones, or the tenths. We have 0, 1, and 0. Right now I know that this one, decimal right now, is the greatest. Okay, so it's worth the most, greatest. Okay, so this decimal right now is the greatest because this 1 is worth more than 0 and the 0. Okay, so right now we know that this decimal is the greatest. We can stop comparing that decimal to the others. Now we're going to take a look at here. We look at the hundredths, we see a 1. We look at the hundredths, we see a 0. So now we have the second greatest. So we know this one is the least. Down here we have a least. And we know that this one is the in the middle. Now, we're still not done because it's a time, okay? It says time. When we're talking about time, we want to be able to do it in the fastest. So whoever won this race, they said the fastest time is first. Now, I'm not going to just go ahead and write, since this is the greatest, that he got first. Remember, with time, it's backwards, okay? It's different. You want a lower number, means you've done it faster. If you did something in 20 seconds, okay, and someone else did something in 19 seconds, they finished before you because they did it in 19 seconds. So here, the first, okay, the person who's in first, the fastest time is actually the least amount of a decimal. So 21 and 21 and 1/1000ths is C, and C finished first. So you could rewrite this. What is it, purple here? So C finished in 21 and 1/1000ths, and so he is first place. He finished first. Who was in the middle? Red. A finished in 21 and 1200ths, so they finished in second. And then B, let's see that, finished in 21 seconds and 1/10 of a second. And so he finished in third. So remember, when we're dealing with time, the less amount it is, the better. Okay, it means you got done quicker. So don't just stop when you see that you figure out what the greatest, middle, and least are. You have to go that extra step when we're talking about time and putting them in order: first, second, third, fourth, fifth.